こんにちは皆さん、お元気ですか? Hello, how are you? We are going to continue with the grammar number 19 of JLPT N4. Today, I'm going to focus about the difference between niwa and dewa. In my grammar video number 17 of JLPT N4, I already talked about toritate joshi. This is focus particle with the double one, the combination like dewa, niwa, towa, madewa, ewa, so on. But today I'm going to focus only dewa and niwa. As I already explained to you about toritate joshi. Toritate joshi, this means focus particle to emphasize. And wa we can use in this way. So when we say niwa or dewa, it means we are emphasizing only the particle ni or de. It means the important point is that we must focus the difference between ni and de. And now we're going to think about the place and ni or place and de. When we must use the particle ni is when the verb is the movement to go or to come. For example, someplace ni ikimasu. I go to some place. Someplace ni kimasu. I come to some place. And someplace ni kaerimasu. I return to some place. In this case, actually we can use the particle e, someplace e ikimasu, or someplace ni ikimasu. But so the both are okay. But as we focus today, niwa and dewa, so I'm going to talk about niwa. When the last verbs are arimasu or imasu, in this case, place ni we use with ni. Basho, this is place. Place ni something ga arimasu, or place ni someone ga imasu. Now the very similar one, but when I want to focus or I want to emphasize the subject, then it can be like this. Something wa someplace ni arimasu, or someone wa someplace ni imasu. So when we use the last verb is arimasu or imasu, then when we say someplace ni, this is the particle that we must use. Now when we use the particle de, someplace de, then the last verb must be the action verbs such as tabemasu, to eat, hatarakimasu, to work. It means all the verbs except imasu, arimasu, or ikimasu, kimasu, kaerimasu, because those verbs are going with ni. And all the other action verbs, we use place de. Understanding these differences between ni and de, and when we use this particle wa, niwa, or dewa, it means we are emphasizing these places. In Tokyo, there are lots of people. In this case, I want to emphasize in Tokyo. I'm talking about in Tokyo, not in Fukushima or not in Nagano. It's in Tokyo, okay? In this case, I must use niwa, place niwa, because the last verb is imasu. There are, so imasu. Tokyo ni wa hito ga takusan imasu. Tokyo ni wa hito ga takusan imasu. Here I use the adverb takusan, a lot of, but we can also use like this, takusan and the particle no, and always with the nouns, takusan no something or someone. So a lot of people, takusan no hito. So let's see the same meaning, but now that using this one, takusan no, this noun, hito. Well, this sounds more natural in many occasions. Tokyo ni wa takusan no hito ga imasu. 東京には たくさんの人がいます。In Kyoto, well, I'm not talking about the other cities. In Kyoto, there are lots of tourists. Tourists, we say 観光客. Only 観光, it means tourism. And the verb 観光します. 観光します to travel, to do some sightseeing. 観光します. And 観光客, this 客, it means client or customer. So 観光客, this means tourists. At first, I'm gonna say this sentence using the adverb たくさん。京都には観光客がたくさんいます。京都には観光客がたくさんいます。Now the same meaning but using たくさんの and noun. 京都にはたくさんの観光客がいます。京都にはたくさんの観光客がいます。We used place には because the last verb is います。Now we're gonna see some examples using place, dewa, and the last verb must be the action verbs. In Sapporo, I'm emphasizing this is Sapporo. This must be Sapporo. I'm not talking about the other cities. In Sapporo, you can eat very delicious ramen. Here, the action verb that I'm going to use is 食べます to eat. And here, you can eat. And this is going to be the potential verb. And potential verb, this is 食べます, the second group. Then instead of ます, 食べられます. You can eat. 札幌ではおいしいラーメンが食べられます。札幌ではおいしいラーメンが食べられます。Here, maybe other places okay, but here, please don't smoke. The action verb that I'm going to use is 吸います。吸います。It means to breathe in. But タバコを吸います。It means to smoke. ここではタバコを吸わないでください。ここではタバコを吸わないでください。Now let's study it a different way. And always the place is 私の家。In my house. So in my house, something happens. Okay? So 4 sentences using 私の家。In my house, not in my neighbor's house. In my house, there is one cat. 私の家には猫が一匹います。私の家には猫が一匹います。In my house, not my sister's house. In my house, there isn't a garden. 私の家には庭がありません。私の家には庭がありません。In my house, nobody drinks alcoholic drinks. In this case, the verb that I'm going to use is 飲みます to drink, and this is an action verb. So we must use では place では because this is action verb. 私の家では誰もお酒を飲みません。私の家では 誰もお酒を飲みません。In my house, we take a bath after eating dinner. To take a bath, we say お風呂に入ります。お風呂に入ります。And 入ります。This is an action verb. 私の家では晩ご飯を食べてからお風呂に入ります。私の家では晩ご飯を食べてからお風呂に入ります。Till here, I explained the place niwa or place dewa. But actually, niwa and dewa, there are lots of grammars with this, and some of them are quite difficult and more advanced level. But now I'm gonna explain you something, okay? With person, niwa. This means for this person. This problem is difficult. So for me, I don't understand it. この問題は難しくて私にはわかりません。この問題は難しくて私にはわかりません。I think this sweater doesn't suit my father. For my father, no, it doesn't. No, it's not okay. For my father, no. In this case, for my father, お父さんには something suits or to look good. This is 似合います。このセーターはお父さんには似合わないと思います。このセーターはお父さんには似合わないと思います。Now let's see dewa in other meaning. I think you remember something ではありませんor じゃありません。When something this in the negative form, this is JLPT N5 level of the grammar in the beginning. So I think you remember it. ではありません。It's a negative. じゃありません。The difference, では is more formal and じゃ a little bit more casual. We used like this. A is not like B. So A は B ではありません。A は B じゃありません。This is not a toy. これはおもちゃではありません。これはおもちゃではありません。これはおもちゃじゃありません。これはおもちゃじゃない。With では or in the casual way じゃ the meaning is so or then well then so good night ではおやすみなさい。ではおやすみなさい。じゃおやすみなさい。じゃおやすみ。Well then see you tomorrow again. ではまた明日会いましょう。ではまた明日会いましょう。We can say the same sentence but more casual way, omitting this verb 会います。ではまた明日。ではまた明日。じゃまた明日。Now a quiz time with 4 translations into Japanese using では or には。1番目 In our school, there's a big swimming pool. 2番目 in the library, it's not permitted to speak loud. I'm gonna help you with the grammar. It's not permitted. You can't. It's not okay. Then we use with て form of the verb and てはいけません。3番目 I think for my grandson, this kanji is difficult. For my grandson, yeah, for my grandson it's difficult. 4番目、最後です。So, see you in the next video. This last sentence, I think you don't need any help because in all of my videos, in the last part, I speak only in Japanese with subtitles in English. Then I'm always saying this in the last part of my video. I hope you liked this video, the difference between dewa and niwa. If this video was useful for you, please don't forget to give me a like. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do it too. And if you can share my videos with your friends, that will be a great help for me. いかがでしたか？今日はではとにはのこの違いを勉強しました。このビデオが役に立ったなと思ってくださったら、ぜひいいねボタン、高評価ボタン、そしてチャンネル登録も忘れないでお願いいたします。そして私のビデオをお友達に紹介してくださったらとっても助かります。ぜひお願いいたします。ではまた次のビデオでお会いしましょう。見逃さずに来てくださいね。じゃあね。バイバイ。またね。